believe there's a spoiler that I can't mention about.
I will fight you, Casey.
I'm not going to say a thing. No, I'm not spoiling it.
I am so behind.
I read up because, like I said, I don't collect the comics, so I'll go to like TV tropes or something, and I'll read up where he's at because I'm more curious about what happens not getting there.
Wait, I think I know because I'm on Tumblr and I see spoilers all the time.
Mm-hmm. No, I might be getting that Decepticon Justice Division set.
It's so sick.
How big is it going to be once they combine?
Probably close to Voyager scale at the most.
Well, that's not too big.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hey.
So, I just would like to say that I decided that this needed to be done. So forgive me for not asking, but we're now live streaming. Okay,
yeah, I already got the notification on my phone.
So, hold on. Ready? All right, let's figure out an order, guys. All right, so let's do it. All right, so we'll do in order joined. All right, so me, Emily, Casey, Mike. Right?
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
You ready? Okay. So let's try to do this semi-professionally, and we'll go. We'll fade. We'll do the fade. There we go. All right. Good job, Eric. Good job with the fade. All right. Now we'll come back. Ready? Hey, everybody! This is Eric.
This is
Casey, Nerdimus Prime, the biggest geek of the OPC podcast.
Mike.
Oh, sorry. Michael, aka Super Daddy Co.
Super Daddy Co. And you're listening to the OPC Eric birthday after hour hangout. Long story short, it's my birthday. Long day. It was a lot, and I just kind of wanted to hang out. So I reached out to you guys, and some of you guys joined. If you still want to join in this conversation, hit me up. Shoot me a message at theoptimusprimecast@gmail.com, and we'll add you to the Google Hangout. So hang out with us. In any case, so we're just hanging out here. Thank you all guys for coming.
Yeah.
No problem.
So I take it from listening to you weren't too thrilled with how they handled the last episode, but personally, I liked it, Eric.
Okay.
And the reason is it answered the questions we needed answered right then, right there. Because the way they broke it up, with Bulkhead flying through the ground bridge, what happened there? We get those answers. Then the episode just before Hurt asks, "What now?"
Yeah.
And that's what Hurt addresses.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I like it. That's why I like this series. The pacing is so good because it gives you time to find answers, ask a new question, move on.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree. No contest there. If you guys just, of course you guys just popped in. There was a thing we said. We just started streaming. Anyway, so you guys just popped in. We were talking about the podcast. The latest episode that we just did was Hurt. Episode 42, I believe. Sorry, 2. We'll do that because that's kind of naughty in some countries. Anyway, but yeah, so that's what we were chatting about. Earlier, we were talking about toys. Mike, you said you had something, or because you were right on the tail end of that?
Me?
Yeah, you. You're the only person named Mike here, right?
Oh, toys. Well,
I was teasing him with links for a third-party set.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you look at those, Mike?
You know what? I rarely buy third-party stuff because I just want to save my money for all the official stuff.
Nice.
I tended these days to go more third-party because Hasbro's doing some decisions I'm not thrilled with. I bought 6 Combiner Wars figures total. I have basically half the molds in that series entirely.
Actually, no, I lied. I gave in.
All right.
And ordered the OpX. Which one was that?
How many were there, Mike? How many were there?
Just one.
I don't know.
Did you order the Galaxy Force Starscream third-party figure?
No.
I've heard good things about that.
I want to get the Howling Meteor.
Yeah.
That one looks really nice.
Did you see the new Masterpiece reveal?
Of who?
Dinobot.
Oh yeah. Man, that's too expensive.
Yeah.
Oh. The thing is, though, is as expensive as it is, I am fully okay with paying that amount for that figure.
Yeah.
Because when you look at what they had, the engineering they had to pull off to get that to work.
Yeah, that it looks pretty BA.
Well, it's
And
not
I'm just
just
sitting
that.
here like,
It's
I
not just
want
that.
it.
Of all, there's only one other figure. No, I'm sorry. 3 or 4 other figures that would be as challenging as Dinobot.
Okay.
Ironically, Rhinox.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Arachnia.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Pterosaur.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hellraiser.
Okay, yeah.
The only problem Rat Trap has is the shrinkage his backpack goes into in the show. That's the only major issue.
Yeah, but even then, it's not all that bad. You know, by comparison, like what they do on the toy is pretty darn show accurate. Yeah, you know, it does not break the suspension of disbelief. But
I just need a good Air Racer toy.
Actually, do you think they'll still make a Masterpiece Rat Trap though? Because
they're going to. They've made Dinobot. They're going to.
I hope to. Oh man, I don't know.
Man,
like,
if they do small.
Is this
How small is he gonna be?
Casey, we have to think about it that we ship Dino Trap way too hard.
No, in all honesty, he's probably going to be about a $59 to $70 figure.
Okay. I mean that is. I mean, here I'm judging. I'm like $75. I don't know, but that's how much that's a little bit. No, it's a little. It's around. It's a little bit more than what I paid for my Jetfire, like my G1 Jetfire.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about
you had
purchasing.
That nostalgia already, so you had to get.
I mean, I should say. I should really. You know what? Let me clarify. My second G1 Jetfire.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the thing about collecting these toys. You don't need to justify them because they are for you.
Yeah.
No, seriously, they are for us. I mean, I've got one toy I'm probably going to be getting rid of just because I just don't like the way it's designed. You know, a while back I reviewed the the 2015 RID Skywarp.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the aesthetics of that line, so I'm probably going to get rid of that toy just because I can live without it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I bought it for me to see what he was like because I've heard the good things. Transformation is fantastic. I just don't like the lack of detail on it.
Really quick, name that reference. Would you like to sniff the cap, sir?
Dumb and Dumber?
No.
I'm out.
Really?
I go to the movie theater maybe once a year. I've stopped watching TV entirely.
Okay. No, well, I mean, it's much older. Like, I mean, I would expect Emily not to get it, but I don't know. Oh, how old are you, Mike? Before I make assumptions, how old are you?
44.
Okay, all right. So you would know it definitely too. Maybe.
God.
I don't know. Steve Martin.
I'm 34.
Can you give me a range on how old it is?
Steve Martin.
The only Steve Martin movie I can remember is The Man with Two Brains.
Cheaper by the dozen?
No. We're talking.
Not the Jerk, right?
No, not the Jerk. We're talking around.
Dirty Rotten
late
Scoundrels.
70s. No.
No.
The only one I can think of is The Man with Two Brains.
1979, I think it was 1978.
I was born in '83.
Okay.
Holy cow.
So I wouldn't know this reference.
All All right, Mike. Don't ask what year Emily was born, man. So if you're having that reaction to Casey,
she was born in 2000.
Bitch, please.
All right. Oh, okay. All right.
I can drink, man. I can drink.
Caution, strong language. Just letting you guys know if swearing is going to be an issue. I'm really sorry. We're doing this live, so there's not really a way that I can really do the edits. And Jorgensen and his son are actually sleeping in the bunkhouse out back. In any case, so yeah, if you don't like swearing, I'm sorry. Click on one of our other videos, or listen to our podcast on our Patreon page. In any case, sorry. Fucking hell. So
don't spill that on you again.
I still think that your swear noise should either be Connor going "hey" or Wassmander's "durr."
Maybe, but I think Connor needs to be reserved for like special.
Fair enough. They just need Wassmander going "durr."
Yeah, I don't know. It started with Dale, and then I just kept it going because we found new and interesting ways to kind of squeeze it and pitch it and all those other different stupid things that you guys probably don't notice like at all. But you know what? I'm kind of proud that there's not a single fwee in any of our episodes that are exactly the same. In the entire 3 years of us doing this podcast. Anyway.
Oh, so I did a review recently of a figure you might like, Eric.
Okay, really quick though. The reference was the Muppet movie.
Oh, deep
yes. With the dinner with Piggy and Kermit.
Yep, and then it's right that is right before one of my favorite songs in the world, and a song that I want to do with Dale is the "I Hope That Something Better Comes Along." The song, with Rolf and because there's just
this may be impossible to do.
I don't think I've seen the original Muppet movie.
Oh, you should.
I've seen Muppet Treasure Island.
Okay. Oh no!
No! Hey, hold on! Oh, Mike, pump the brakes.
The intro song to that movie is really good, though.
Yes, it is, and I don't know.
Then, Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Muppets in Space.
Muppets from Space is kind of no.
What?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I was really sad to say no too. But I'm gonna be. I just bought some sake, so I'm going to drink some. Feel free to drink over there, if you guys choose to something words. But yeah, I'm thirsty. Come by.
But I did a review recently of a character that's got a hidden feature to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Back years ago, they had 3mm barrel clips where you could use a C-clip where you could mount weapons from other figures onto another. So the more figures you bought, the more play action you have.
Okay.
I have the figure that has 21 ports on them. 2 of them I couldn't find for a while.
Okay.
Why?
You know who the figure is too, Emily.
I do?
Mm-hmm. He's got the punch of kill everything.
I have no idea who you guys are talking about.
It's what they did is a few years ago for the second movie, they integrated a few characters from animated into the movie line.
Okay.
One of them was Lockdown, and he turned out really cool looking. Really, the only thing they did for that mold was give him more detail and change him to fit the movie aesthetic. Transformation is pretty much identical. The other was Lugnut. And Lugnut, you can clip on 21 different C-clip weapons onto him.
Huh.
Lugnut is the plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yeah, he's one of my recent videos.
Oh.
Wait, I thought... Okay, I just watched the... Oh, never mind.
What? If you're talking about my video or the episode or animated?
I was gonna talk about an animated episode.
Oh no, this is a movie. This is a movie versus toy based off. Of
okay, so all right, so let me just interject here real quick. We'll say try to go easy on the swearing, but swearing okay.
I'm
trying. But absolutely no spoilers.
No, I'm not. I'm talking pure toys here. I'm talking pure toys.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. No, like I said, they integrated some characters from other shows into some of the toy lines, and it came out better looking toys in general.
Nice.
And Lockdown was both a mercenary in the movie and in animated, correct?
Animated, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Lockdown
that's where
was
I was
created in animated.
Mercenary. Okay. Yeah, I really like how he is in, because I just saw him introduced, and that's what I was going to talk about. It was good.
Far enough.
It was good.
Well, no, it's just for the longest time I couldn't find two of the ports, and I was searching, where are these at? And there's one guy I look up. Oh, there's like all these ports on here. I'm not going to tell you where they're at. To my knowledge, I just looked up other reviews. I'm the only guy who's reviewed it and pointed out all the different ports, to my knowledge. And I have 11 watchers.
Okay. Nice.
I tried to watch.
Yeah, these are talking guys with like 100,000 watchers who have reviewed this toy and didn't point out where the C-clips are.
Ooh.
Yeah, that irritated the ever-loving crud out of me.
Are you talking about Thew?
Thew didn't point him out. Vangelis didn't point him out. I didn't look up Ball Matrix or Emgo, but
I don't think Emgo reviewed him. Did he?
I don't know. I didn't go too far into it because I got frustrated real quick. These are various toy reviewers that I watch, and
Casey, you are the only toy review person that I watch.
Thank you.
So.
Well, no, these guys, a lot of the toys.
Thanks a lot, Emily.
You don't review
what the hell? I review them. I don't review them. Come on, I totally give a review. Absolutely, every single time I give a review.
No, his is more focused on like the Okay, no. Yes, I have watched yours. I appreciate yours because you're. But Casey goes into the level of detail that I look for sometimes. Other times I do enjoy when you're just transforming.
Just a second, I'll be right back.
All right.
Just for the hell of it.
Eric, you want me to engineering trivia on your Masterpiece Primal?
Hold on. I'm trying to change these things. We're hanging out and stuff for my birthday. Alright, let's go ahead and save that so people don't think that we're disarming bombs on Friday right now. Because that's what the live stream said.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Anyways, you want to know a bit of engineering trivia about your Masterpiece Primal?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
So that core piece, that odd-looking red plastic.
The core piece, odd red.
When he flipped the head, has that red plastic
on the inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what's unique about that plastic?
No.
Two things. One, excessively durable. If you have that for a joint, it's not going to wear out.
Okay.
Two, you cannot paint it. Paint will not adhere.
Huh. That is odd.
Cool.
But it's just.
What kind of plastic is it?
I don't know what kind it is. I just know that it's one of those unpaintable types. You'll see it a lot in like some of the Prime toys. You'll see the painted plastic or like a brighter red, and then that real dull red.
Yeah.
That dull red is usually used for like the shoulders and the ball joints and everything. In plastic terms, it is indestructible because it can take the abuse of play, whereas like some of the brighter colors and the clear plastics especially can't.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right.
I'm looking at my Thundercracker right now, guys, and he's super pretty. Guys.
Oh, did you hear about the latest comic news about him? Apparently, Starscream has allowed Thundercracker to write the movie of his life.
Oh Jesus, no, no.
All right. Sorry to interject, actually, but Tristan is watching us. on YouTubes.
Tell Tristan to come hang out.
Tristan, you should come hang out. Send us a email at theoptimistprimecast@gmail.com, and then I'll add you. You all who are watching at home should do the same.
How many people?
It will be fun. Or something. That was weird. I don't know. I was like, all right, and then it started evolving, and I'm like, all right, I'm Christopher Walken, and then after that, I was like, no, I'm the G-Man from Half-Life. I don't know, something.
I don't know that game.
That's a sad.
What's the fact that I was rubbing beard oil in?
No, that's that's a sad that
Emily doesn't know Half-Life.
Yeah, that Emily does not know Half-Life.
I know of it. I've never played it.
It's a good game. It's absolutely a good game, in my opinion.
First-person shooters make me dizzy.
But I don't know. I've never done a review on Half-Life, Emily.
Have you?
I have not.
So you're not lying to me.
No, I'm not. I wasn't lying to you before. Like, why? Why would I lie? To quote Annie Lennox, would I lie to you?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
What?
Yes. Nice. Very nice. Congrats.
This, I bought a book set of, basically, from what I can tell, nearly all of his published stuff that ST Joshi produced for like $30 at Half Price Books.
Nice.
Nice.
Also, do you guys want a bit of a hint of what is to come on my channel?
Sure.
Is that the Bay version? It's the Bayverse book. My brother's got that. It's
Dark
pretty.
of the Moon novelization.
Whoa. Okay.
It's not terrible.
The first one was. When I first read the first one, every time they described when they described the little spider bot that goes into the cop's chest, it described him as a spider. There was almost no description of what they looked like or how they transformed. It's a spider or it's spiky or this. It was the blandest, most useless descriptions I've ever heard in my life.
Oops.
Did you read Exodus?
I haven't.
It's good. It's good. It's I don't know what universe it's based out of. It is?
That one, and there was another one I think it was based out of Prime.
Okay, because that Exodus is
loosely
so
mine.
good. Yeah, because so are the video games. So yeah, it goes with the video games.
That's what I was talking about with the aligned continuity and the challenges with it.
It's a mess.
Well, no, here's the thing. The concept is simple, but the thing is throughout our entire lives, we're taught about sequential storytelling. So story A leads into story B, leads into story C.
Yeah.
The aligned continuity is at least 4 different stories running parallel to each other with similar plot elements, but they are not dependent upon each other. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah.
That's why I can watch Transformers Prime. Because get this, technically, Rescue Bots is in the Transformers Prime universe.
I know, isn't it great? Oh my gosh.
It's not, because certain cameos contradict Prime.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what happens is you have 2 stories following a very similar plot, like the same story Bible, but they're allowed to go in different directions based on their particular story. That's what the aligned continuity is.
Yeah. Also with like a couple times the episodes where Optimus and Bumblebee would be missing in Prime, they would be in RID. That's not RID. Rescue Bots that same week when it aired.
Really? Yeah. They were that careful?
When Prime early in Prime, yes.
Huh.
So the first season of Prime, when Optimus and Bumblebee weren't in any episodes, it's because they were in Rescue Bots. Rescue Bots is so good, guys. It's so cute.
Well, here's the thing. It's also the longest running Transformers series to date.
Isn't it great?
4 seasons.
Over 4 now, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I think they're going for a 5th.
Oh, wow.
No Transformers cartoon has lasted more than 4.
Yep. Who's your favorite in Rescue Bots? Do you guys actually watch it?
Blur.
I haven't seen it for a while.
Wait, that was a spoiler. Okay, shut up now. I heard a spoiler. Go away.
Emily the Enforcer. I'm trying to figure out how I could, like, I don't know. It's been a while since I played with the streaming software in OBS Studio, so I'm trying to figure out how to get my little picture, which is huge for you guys, but like because I'm recording this off of my feed, the only image of me is the tiny little thumbnail in the bottom, right-hand corner of the window. So I'm trying to figure out how to move that, like get that and move it over another and make it a little bit bigger. But sorry, continue. My bad.
I didn't know about that, but now I'm like super excited about that. So
one of the things I love about Prime, and I've talked about this before
so much.
But one of the things I love about Prime, and I've talked about this before, is out of all the Transformers series I've seen, it shows the most respect for the viewers. Remember, as I said before, this is aimed at 10-year-olds, and yet this is treating them like a mid to late teenager.
Yeah,
all the storylines follow those plots. They are not treated. They're not talked down to.
Right.
They're not like which they did in G1 in the 80s, but that's the way kids were treated with their cartoons. I mean, My Little Pony did it, He-Man did it, all of them did that. But this series, it's just anyone can. It's almost like a Kung Fu Panda style movie. Anyone can watch it and enjoy it.
It was like that's what Rescue Bots is doing really well, because it's not stupid childish. There's some ridiculous childish moments, but overall it's
well, you have to keep in mind the writing style for that age group in
has definitely improved over time.
Good.
I think I finished it, honestly. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Simple writing is simple does not mean stupid. It just means not complicated. And that's what Rescue Bots is. And the funny thing about Prime, we go off about how they should be thinking about this, that, and the other. Prime is the same way. It's simple, but dark.
Yeah.
I mean, what about you, Mike? What's your favorite series? Since Eric here is doing his own thing, I guess I'm going to wrangle this before him.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, fine.
Well, I kind of got back into Prime. Well, I kind of caught the tail end of animated, and then after that, I started collecting again. But Prime really got me back into the whole universe. It's like an amazing series. I'm still in shock that it's not like an ongoing series still anymore.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
They were supposed to get 4 seasons for it. They got 2.5.
Well, and the movie.
Do we count the movie though?
That was supposed to be season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hurts.
I know.
But that was Cartoon Network. That was Prime fell victim to what happened to animated, in that Cartoon Network kind of kills series. It does. But that's the marketing issue again that I was talking to Emily about. Like Young Justice was killed because too many girls were watching it. Because it was specifically marketed to boys. And so the marketing gurus say it has to be marketed to boys. If too many other people take an interest in that, we're not selling to the demographic we're supposed to be selling to.
Which is dumb, because if they're still selling, they should take in consideration of that.
Keep in mind, a large portion of this is the toys.
Right.
Young Justice was making. Well, no, seriously, Young Justice was making its money off of boy toys and stuff like that, which the girls weren't buying. They were only watching the show. So to the marketing gurus, they're not wrong when they're saying they're losing money by doing that.
True.
Actually, the Prime toy line is so weird. There's so many toys that you couldn't buy here in North America that I had to import a couple of different things from Japan.
Oh yeah, the breakdown toys?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Eric, guess how much a breakdown toy will cost you? on eBay, 350 easy.
Oh, I was gonna say like 130, but
no,
Tristan,
$350.
Tristan chimed in. Prime started in 2010, same as the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, didn't it?
Somewhere around there, probably.
There's a GIF of no, it's not the GIF. It's the Hub, because the Hub was airing both Prime and the Pony Show.
Megatron talking to Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. I think my kid sent that to me.
Because the Hub is Hasbro related, technically it is canon to a point, which is where we learn that Megatron watches YouTube cat videos and enjoys them.
Yep. And so does but we already know that Starscream watches online stuff, but we don't know who else does yet.
Oh.
We do, but someone else doesn't hear.
Oh man.
That's you, man.
But
actually, for toys, I wish somebody would make a third party would make a deluxe arachnid.
Oh yeah.
Says the man who boasted about I don't buy third parties. Well, I bought one third party, and I wish a third party would buy.
Because Hasbro isn't gonna do it. We all know that.
Well, to be honest, we really should look see if we can't petition to get a good arachnid toy.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree with you, Mike. I'm just kind of poking fun at you.
Honestly, though, I would rather get an air razor before an arachnid.
Emily, I'm sorry.
Fight me.
You're wrong. You're wrong because arachnid's a better character.
You're a liar, and you weren't a little girl when Beast Wars was coming out, so you didn't emotionally connect with Air Razor, and you weren't also told when you were younger you can't get bad guys as toys. So
that would be a rough one.
Oh,
I can understand that. I know a lot of people.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying from a story perspective, Air Razor had no story and unfortunately no character. It was a crime what they did to her.
Yeah.
I have such a big head canon for Air Razor. like, I think half of why I love Air Razor is just because I have my head canon is so convoluted.
Do you remember at the end of Beast Wars when I wrote up that big treatise of how we could rewrite the series and make it better?
Yeah.
No one ever edited that.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I looked at it and then I forgot about it for some reason. I think because I was working on my fanfic.
Connor chimed in. Lunch break. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Connor also says, Emily, I have the same hat. Tristan says, a good Air Razor and a Tigertron toy.
So we can ship them.
Yeah.
That's my OT.
Or so we can get other figures and have them break the ship apart. Or expression. Emily's expression.
I hate you, Casey. Leave my OTP alone. They've done nothing wrong. They deserve each other's love.
Tristan says, yup.
Oh, I know. Let's get Air Razor together with Terrorsaur.
Okay.
That might make his day better.
Terrorsaur was my favorite Predacon for a long time when I was younger.
Terrorrazor?
Yep, it was Terrorrazor. I shipped that, and I didn't know I was shipping it until I was... But now I'm like, no, that's not happening. But I did, because if you being a little kid, it making sense, your favorite bad guy and your favorite good guy, they can be together. Okay.
Love knows no bounds.
Silverbolt and Black Arachnia did it, so...
Silverbolt was an idiot.
I'm not going to disagree. But he was a lovable idiot. He finally grew a brain in Beast Machines for a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What happened?
We'll see.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
I always thought Beast Machines could have been better, but I don't think it was as bad as people make it out to be. I think the big issue is. I personally think that for the most part, what they went through was perfectly natural for who they were. I will admit that Night Scream could have been a lot better. But
is what ruined Beast Machines.
I'll give you that. But what they were doing is they thought that's what they thought the edgy teen was what was in. And it wasn't.
Not yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, not yet.
We've already beaten that dead horse so many times.
No, I didn't get to. I'm going to beat it some more.
No, personally, the thing is like I said when I was on it, what was subtle should have been more apparent, blatant. What was blatant should have been more subtle. They should have really gone more into why the characters feel the way they are or how it affects who they are, which they never did. It's all...
really like what they should have done, and they should have done what they're doing to the RC arc right now.
Exactly. Because, I mean, if you take that the way it's told for Rat Trap, then his self-loathing for not being able to be an actual fighter
would make sense.
Would make more sense, yeah. Because in that series, everything he had ended up being... That was the funny thing, if you think about it. Out of all of them, Rat Trap's skill set was the only one who made the most sense. Mm-hmm. Because he was always a tech guy. He was never the tech guy, but a tech guy. He always wanted to go back to Cybertron, and all of his abilities only worked in a technological environment like Cybertron.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, I got caught up in something and lost track of the chat. So we have Tristan saying even the power of the Vok couldn't break up Air Razor and Tigatron. That
my man, Tristan, my man.
That is true. And then Connor chimed in. He's like, did he really grow a brain? In regards to the conversation, Silverbolt.
Oh, so we were saying Silverbolt got a little bit more intelligent in Beast Machines.
Okay. He didn't say he grew a brain. He just got a little bit smarter.
Just to tell you, all that head trauma finally.
I'm going to say it differently. When I did that episode, I was saying, he became a ninja and a condor, a scavenger, and a ninja or an oath breaker. Yeah. Because of how he broke his personal oaths. Because remember, the guy was literally the knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
And to break all those oaths, to break his chivalrous code and everything, it makes sense why he became what he did. Mm-hmm. But the most important thing, even though he came off as a whiny emo, once again, it was horribly managed, he was more introspective. Mm-hmm. He actually took the time to actually think about things.
Yeah.
And this time, Black Arachnia was a love-hungry sap.
All right, so
I was upset about that, though. Like, I was so upset. Because I saw Beast Machines when it was first coming out, and I remembered watching Beast Wars-ish. So all I remember of actually like airing of Beast Wars were reruns, but it was always like season 3. So it was Silverbolt and Black Arachnia, and then coming back to Beast Machines. No Silverbolt and Black Arachnia. It was a little bit traumatizing as a little kid.
Hi, Verasi. I'm butchering that, am I? I'm totally butchering that. Vurasi. Verasi.
Verasi is how I'd say it. And there goes the horde again. I've got 3 dogs. One of them blind, deaf, senile schnauzer.
I can't pronounce words, so I'm not even going to try.
But you just pronounced a whole bunch of words there.
I thought you said you didn't want me to swear a lot.
Oh, no. Okay. So they say wow.
Cool.
No, all right. So how do you pronounce your name? The tension is palpable.
What? That was me.
No, that was not me. That was Casey. Lord of the Farts.
I can make it greasy if you need me to.
No.
Jesus, no.
All right. So. All right. Verasi. Okay, Verasi. All right. Hi, Verasi.
Hello.
How are you guys tonight? Like, I mean, we've been chatting and everything. Mike, Superdedic! Oh!
Woo!
How was your day?
Yeah.
Anything you want to chat about it? No? Nothing?
No, nothing. Just.
Are you on the Discord yet, Mike?
Are you talking? Wait. Discord as in Pony Discord?
No, they have been linking a Discord server that I opened up for the OPC group.
Oh,
so you can come on and chat with it anytime.
Oh. Okay.
It's currently me and Casey arguing a lot.
All right.
And,
so,
just so people can hear, we have a general room, a toys room, Transformers Prime, Transformers G1, Beast Wars, 2001 RID, Armada, Energon, Cybertron, RID 2015, games, OPC, fan fiction, animated, memes, and so on, comics.
All right, so
my YouTube channel, and Emily's don't ship that.
All right, so yes, go check out Casey's channel, Optimus Prime. That's my channel. Sorry, Nerdimus Prime. Check out the YouTube, the Nerdimus Prime YouTube channel. He does a whole bunch of reviews and everything. They're really great. They're really awesome. Really in depth. Really, if you like high quality third party toys and you're curious about them, check out his videos. Check out his channel. He also started a Discord server, so check that out as well if you like it. If you listen to our podcast, or if you just kind of want to hang out, come join us on Facebook. That's the Optimus Primecast on Facebook. And yeah, I guess that gets us all caught up. So I could say, Rossi, they, sorry. When I was trying to pronounce it before they spelled it out, they say, "Oh, I got it in 2," and then they said, "You must be psychic." That seems to be an ongoing thing, saying that I'm psychic, but I'm not. Absolutely not. Connor Silver, I chime in here and there. RID 2000 is the best, just saying.
The original, ask Connor, is he talking about the original RID or the one that's come out now?
And he said 2000, not 2015.
Yeah.
That one's
the voice acting on that one is crap.
What I ended up doing. The
story's not bad, but the voice acting's terrible.
Oh no! Oh no!
There's Japanese though.
There's a hay fight happening in the live chat. Oh no! The humanity.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Hey Eric, did you see that? Your face means.
So we're harvesting and preparing for the winter then?
Oh man. Anyway, all right. So yeah, since this is kind of getting brought up, let's just, I guess, deal with it right now. They're still at it. All right. So yeah, we got until Dale said January. If we make it to January and stay above the 100 mark, then
I kind of want to get. I think you need either an RC tattoo or
The one I've always maintained he needs is a Dinobot tattoo of Dinobot holding his head down, both hands out, holding his sword in front of his face.
Yes, the one where he's kneeling to Megatron and
and then he opens up a ring box and he's proposing to Rat Trap because that's something that Casey ships.
We all ship that.
No, we don't all ship that. You ship that. He ships that.
I think
no, I don't ship it. I was asking about it because it seemed like it would be a natural progression to me. That's all.
God, Tristan says the humanity. Oh.
But no, I'm just saying a waist up Dinobot holding a sword like a samurai. That's what to go with Eric's love of anime, Dinobot, and just samurai.
I don't know. Like I said. Okay, so we.
Sorry, guys.
Good job, Emily. Good job. Well strung. Well struck. Yes.
Or you could have a Voltron style robot with 5 star screens.
But which
star screen with all his?
Or would it be 6?
But okay, which Starscream though?
All of them. One of each kind.
One of each different kinds. I mean,
just the one in Prime.
I mean, I only. Well, no, I was gonna say I only know 2, and I'm like, no, I know 3. I know
G1
3.
Starscream.
G1 Starscream, Prime Starscream, and Beast Wars Starscream. Spoilers.
But that's
sorry.
G1.
That's G1.
That's G1.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Unless you're talking about him possessing Waspinator's body.
Yep, it's Waspinator with the Decepticon logos on his head. Because he didn't have those until he got Starscreamed, right? Spoilers. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. Please forgive me. Okay, so...
Fine. All right, I'll accept.
So Connor Silla says, hey, with a sad face. Versailles says, Cheetor Tattoo. And yeah, Connor's agreeing. Yes, Cheetor Tat. Connor Silla, lovely Emily.
I have a better tattoo for that in that case.
Tristan says, save the Cheetor tattoo for Dale.
Oh.
I agree with this.
Eric needs Soundwave.
Ooh, I was thinking about that.
With the spots and a smiley face on his face.
Yes. But we haven't seen that yet.
No, Soundwave is never in Cheetor's colors.
Oh, Cheetor's colors. Misheard.
You know, Soundwave with the yellow and the blue and the spots all over his body and a smiley face
weird.
and a smiley face emoji
smiley
on his
face
face.
on the mask.
That would be really weird.
But
that would be really, or have it like Soundwave with
Soundwave
like face paint.
Yeah, no, RC's colors.
No, Soundwave, but he has like the tiger kitty face paint, like he just got from like a fair, painted on his like little screen here.
That would be funny.
And then he can have like a mermaid on the side of his face.
I think the best bet would be getting a RC and a cliff jumper. That'd be pretty BA.
Shit.
I mean, they're I don't really ship that. I mean, they're like
no, like
they're bros, but
they're partners first, obviously. But if he would have stayed in the series, if he wouldn't have got wrecked,
okay,
it would have eventually progressed into a relationship.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No,
I think so.
I do know.
Go all the way back there. You could have gone all the way back to RC and Trailbreaker.
All right, hold on. Before we go, hold that thought.
Oh, is that
all right?
Tailgate. Sorry, Tailgate.
All right, hold that thought.
Not as good as our Tailgate.
For any of you guys who are listening in, if you guys would like to join us, send a message to theoptimistprimecast@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and add you to the Google Hangout. So do that if you want, and join in and say whether or not this horrible, like abomination of a ship deserves to exist or not.
Listen here, buddy.
Metal 2.
And beat the crap out of you.
Optimal Optimus shipped with
Megatron.
No, all right. So my thoughts on that whole thing is that I agree. I kind of agree with Mike. I agree with Super Daddy Co. Man, I love that name. All right. Let me rant on this for a little bit, and then I'm going to ask you what is Super Daddy Co. to you? What does that mean to you? In any case, all right. So my standpoint on this is I think that RC would have maybe developed something or had something like a tiny little torch. Or a tiny little sliver of energon that was burning for Tailgate. And then I think that's what really severely devastated her. Not just like losing a partner, but just like also a potential love interest. But after that, when she meets Cliffjumper, I think that she's done. I think that she's just closed herself off. And I think that Cliff was more of a brother character. Like, come on, sis, come on, let's get up. Like, come on, let's go out and do this, and poking fun at each other, like sitting on.
I can see that.
I have 4 sisters, no brothers. All right, I know.
Yeah.
I know the desire, what it means when you're trying to cheer up your sister. You just end up sitting on her and stealing the remote, and then changing the channel on the TV. It's an older brother privilege. That's that's what it's our God-given right. So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to fight you for your sisters now too.
Whatever. I have one older sister, and then I have 3 younger sisters, so it evens out. It's fine. It's fine. Don't think about it.
As
Me being the youngest.
You know, ask me how I know, Emily. Ask me how I know.
How I know. Being the youngest girl in the family sucks.
I don't think RC was ever interested in a relationship. I think, honestly, the closest ship we can get to RC might be, but it's highly unlikely, might be Jack. And that's just because as we've seen the relationship developed.
Like human Jack or wheel Jack?
Human Jack. Because of all of the, hear me out, of all of the relationships in Prime, those two have the strongest one.
I am going to agree.
Okay. Now I'm not saying they would get into a relationship like that. I'm saying out of all of them, that one seems potentially plausible. How much so, I don't know, but I can see it happening.
Quick interjection. Veracity says, going to make a motorcycle helmet based upon the sound wave from Transformers Prime.
Ooh.
That is badass. I'm going to get very mad if you do not take pictures and post it on our Facebook page at Optimus Primecast on Facebook. You can find us in links and stuff. All right. But yeah, that's awesome. As far as RC being a sweet motorcycle, by the way, I don't know. As someone, I love motorcycles, absolutely, all of them. I'm not a huge fan of sports bikes, but like, I don't know, I could get behind it. As someone who sold their motorcycle unwillingly and pines for it now, I would be happy with an RC type bike just to be back on 2 wheels again. And I think that if you
got a motorcycle, it would be like RC.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you do not,
not me. If I
if
had
you
a
do not,
it would be in World War II with the sidecar.
Well, the bike that I had before was a 79 KZ 400 LTD. So I mean, it was a vintage bike. It was, you know, a twin. It was beautiful. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. You know, and I don't know, going from that and missing that sensation, that bike in particular, I would be super stoked and happy to have something that kind of felt like it was kind of a crap bike or whatever versus not having one, you know? When I bought that thing, it was, I'm sorry to get on this, I've had a rough day today. So like, you know, I don't know.
No,
I bought that, I bought my motorcycle, I bought it for $600, like flat, and then I fixed the tank, I painted it, I fixed some of the electricals, and like I replaced things that were broken. Like, it was this entire project for me, and I just loved that thing. Like, I had my first wipeout on that, like really bad wipeout. I rode in the Toys for Tots parade on that thing, you know, and had a lot of like great memories with that bike, and it's gone. So yeah, anyway. Alright, so they're replying. I had a 2001 Suzuki SV650, and that model can beat RC off the line. Once again, like, if you don't appreciate the bike, appreciate the drive to be back on 2 wheels. So appreciate that, even though that bike is probably a crappy bike in your eyes or whatever, to someone that bike is the world. And their dream for those who don't have those. Anyway, I'm ranting. Anyway. Her stats are weak. Okay, maybe.
Who's saying that? Who's saying that RC stats are weak?
That's Verasi.
Okay.
The bike she's
Verasi, join us here in the Google's Hangouts and fight Emily.
Okay, like, yes, compared to the rest of the Autobots, because she's got such a size difference between the rest of them. So she has to have...
The thing about RC is she's an assassin type. She gets in.
Yeah, she's an assassin type.
She hits you with that single strike, and she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is she has the personality of a bruiser.
Yeah.
She goes in and beats the ever-loving star out of you.
Do you think though that personality just kind of evolved into that, or was because of her size? Maybe she was something else. She was doing something else before.
Well, if you look at when the episode Predatory, when we were looking at her talking to Tailgate, she was a lot more cocky. She was also a lot younger. So I don't think RC.
Well, yes, cocky. I just want to just a smidge. Cocky, yes, but I think that might have also been kind of like playful.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you're trying to subtly flirt with someone, you know, you'll be playful, and that I think maybe was part of that little sliver. Continue. I'm sorry.
What I meant is, I think RC's is a younger Autobot who was forced to grow up way too fast because of the war. So she's become very.
So is every Autobot if you take it into stride with that.
Incoming.
Spoilers. Spoilers, Emily. But no, what I'm saying is, if you look at her, she's very cynical. Very, very cynical. Hey, Tristan.
Tristan.
But RC's very cynical, which is a trait you see about people who go through that and are forced to grow up real fast in very negative circumstances like that. That's why I think that. And I think that's why Jack is so important to her.
Because she's still being able to be that kid.
No, because he's giving her something she's never had before.
Solid foundation of responsibility and a greater sense of purpose, opposed to having a death wish.
No, an actual family unit, like an actual family unit.
I mean, we all laugh. Okay, all right. So Tristan's here. Veracity is yelling at Tristan for spoilers, which is cool. Thank you. And then spoiler, that's Tristan's brother. Dude. So are you gonna join us or no? Connor's adding the heavy music. Dun 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 dun. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think that her having Jack is a solid foundation in her to grow and develop a larger purpose of self, and what she needs to do. I don't know.
She's getting. I think all this time, originally it was she's fighting the bad guy. Her sense of self and direction was, I'm fighting the bad guys. That's what it is. What happens is then she loses Tailgate. Then, which makes her just kind of screw the world. And then she loses Cliff Jumper. She has no direction. So all of a sudden, the only thing she has to hold on to is Jack.
I want to say though, before that, she was still adult before the war started because of things she said about Cybertron. Also because we see someone, because of spoilers later.
Well, keep in mind, you have a lot of adults who still act very young, very much like kids. They're not fully mature.
Right. But I'm saying she was a young adult. She's probably like my age if you think about it and standing. But so she joined the military like an Autobot. Is that your cat?
Yeah.
I love your cat so much.
That's Cairo. I don't know what she wants. Like,
pick her up and hold her. That's what she wants.
Unfortunately, I apologize for my audio quality, guys. If there's an issue, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. I think my microphone died right as we brought Casey online. And then I was having some other technical difficulties with my computer. In any case, I'm using, long story short, I'm using my webcam microphone, and it seems to be picking up everything. So you might hear my cat a lot.
Tell your cats they're very pretty.
Cairo, you're very pretty, Emily says.
Yes, she is.
What do you think about that? You like it?
Tristan's cat is also really pretty.
Was that really nice? That was really nice of her, right? No, there you go. What do you say?
Show her off. Gotta pick her up and show her.
Can you tell her thank you? There you go, Emily. Come here.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Cairo, she's an old kitty. She's kind of walking off the desk. Usually she's on the desk all the time. She lays across my my right wrist while I'm, on the mouse.
Yep. You do that.
What do you want? I don't have food. You have food. You have water. What?
She knows you're doing something.
My cat does not be social ever.
I don't know. Cairo's the grumpy old kitty. So like you could pet her for like 5 seconds and then she'll like turn around and bite you.
That's how my cat is right now, but she's like she's like 5 years old.
I mean those are calicos for you. Calicos are just crazy. That's what it is. It kind of makes you wonder about our friend Paul, one of our listens and Patreon supporters. I love you, Paul, but calicots are crazy, bro.
But
Calico cats, I should say. Anyway, sorry. Welcome, Tristan. Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry it took so long to get to it, but what is the deal with Super Daddy Co? I love it. It's awesome. It's really super awesome. But like, what's behind the name?
Well, Co is my last name.
Okay.
So Mike Co. I'm a dad to 3 kids, and my daughter always says I'm the super daddy.
Nice.
Aww.
So it's quite literal. Super Daddy Co. That dude, that's awesome. That's so
That's
awesome.
pretty BA, man. That's super cute.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's super awesome.
Now, if they actually listen to me, then I'd be happy.
How old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking?
Oldest is 14.
Oh, geez.
Then 12.
I'm
Then
sorry,
10.
man.
Okay.
They're almost as old as Emily.
Oh.
Buddy.
They're pretty much at the point where they'll become the villains.
Oh yeah. My 2 kids are the same as your oldest and your youngest.
Ugh.
So 14 and 10. But yeah.
Man.
They're awesome. I absolutely love them. And that's kind of like tying this back into an earlier conversation. I think that RC, out of being forced into it, has developed a surrogate child relationship with Jack. Or a surrogate mother relationship with Jack, I should say. Not child.
I'm gonna say not with just Jack, because we see that in the last episode with Miko, when she's being overprotective with Miko.
Yes. But that is because of Jack, because it happened with Jack, and being that was tapped into it, then it is expanded to the other kids along,
right.
with
it
everything
started
else.
With Jack,
absolutely.
And then she's like, all right, these are all mine.
So I'm seeing RC is less a mother, more a big sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because RC does defer to June.
I'll one up you.
Yes.
I'll one up you on that.
All right, go ahead, Emily. And then I'll.
It's the Lilo and Stitch, Nani and Lilo relationship. Where Nani.
I mean, I don't want to say yes, but that's a damn good one. All right, so Connor chimes in, but Jack did say that he'd own a bike like her one day. Just saying. Episode 1. Yeah, but that was before he knew that bikes could talk and know things. Anyway, but like, I don't know. Like, I think that it's more of a mother thing, because like she does get on June's rear about like what Jack's doing and taking care of, and she's like totally sassing back. Oh, I'll show her I'm taking care of her son.
Well, keep in mind that happened just after June learned about all this and went to overprotective mother mode.
Yeah,
because that's one of June's traits. We don't know what happened to Jack's father. All we know is all June has is Jack, and she's an emergency room nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Emergency room doctors and nurses are some of the worst parents out there, because they know exactly what can happen to the children.
What if June?
You are morbid.
Mike is shaking his head like no. being that Mama June is so well versed in human anatomy and And all that type of stuff. Maybe she offed the dad, and then like hid him. And the reason why she freaked out about RC and these bots is because she learned that they were part of or involved in government. And then if she were to find out, that she would lose custody of Jack. Because that's why she killed the father, because he was a douchebag.
Eric.
He totally deserved to be killed. I'm not saying that she murdered in cold blood. Oh, I mean, she kind of murdered in cold blood, but it was
gearing in your head, dude. Seriously.
How much have you had to drink, Eric?
Not much. This much.
Okay. In other words, not enough.
No. Not enough at all.
Just keep expanding. Just say the dad was Fowler's friend.
Ooh.
How would that work, though? If the dad was Fowler's friend, then June would already know about Fowler, and Fowler would know about Jack.
Not necessarily.
If Fowler knew Jack's dad, they worked together?
Yeah, but not necessarily June knew.
Think about it like this. You could in the military, you will have people who their security clearance is so specific. Unless it doesn't matter, not even the president can talk to them about certain missions because his security clearance does not qualify. It could be a situation like that.
Yeah,
but why are you so dark and morbid?
But they're talking like they could still talk personably, right? Sure, they can't discuss anything in regards to their orders or whatever to anybody else because of security clearances, or regardless of security clearances, or even if they have the same security clearance. But like, it does not preclude the use of friendliness, like common human decency. Hey man, how's it going? I'm doing all right. What's your name? My name is Agent Fowler. What is your name? My name is Guy. I don't know.
Darby.
Dark and morbid is how that one Decepticon dies in the next season. What is his name? Tristan?
What?
Your brother there?
Yeah, he is. He's snickering like Muttley.
Yeah, I think he just dropped a major spoiler in live chat here. Something that happens next season. Some Decepticon dies dark and morbidly.
Oh, shit.
Several people have died dark and morbidly.
In the next season, what is his name? Right. Casey? Spoilers? You're piggybacking off of his? It still counts.
No, all I said is several people have died dark and morbidly.
In the next season.
Mostly Viacons.
Mostly Viacons, I'm going to agree with that. Wait. I think I know who he's talking about.
You son of a... I know exactly who he's talking about.
No spoilers!
But you'll know in about 20 or 30 episodes.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta find out what the heck Kyra wants. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
What?
Uh-oh.
Tristan.
Yeah.
Is it this
Pardon
one?
me if I'm looking away. I'm kind of wowing at the same time.
No, that's not a dark and morbid one.
I thought it was.
It might be him. It also might be the Eric's
other
edit
one.
This thing, so we gotta be careful.
No, it's live streaming. He won't edit it.
He's uploading
and he can still go back and watch it, Emily.
Oh, he does?
Uh-oh.
Well, he won't be paying attention too much. He's not going to edit it. He's just going to post it, probably.
So you hope.
So we hope.
So you hope, and then it's your fault if something happens.
Hey!
You get the spoiler ban this time.
Hey, I only spoiled one thing, mister.
Uh-huh.
And that was a Bay movie. And that was a Bay movie.
He collects RC, so it's not likely he'll recognize the toy. We need to get him an RC.
I'm half tempted to start purchasing third-party RC toys and sending them to Eric.
Oh, jeez. That would be hilarious. I wanted to get him an RC toy and send it to him, but I haven't found a good one.
Have you guys seen the Chinese knockoff that takes the Generations RC?
Oversized one?
oversizes it to masterpiece scale and allows the back piece to pop off so it looks more like RC.
Yeah. But the face is so...
How big is she? Masterpiece?
Masterpiece size. So we're
but the
looking
face is ugly as ass.
Well, they blew up the whole figure. The face blew up with it.
Oh, so the proportions aren't right.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
But I heard a different company's making a face for that, too.
Ooh.
Of course.
My God. It's so damn late.
Go with that phrase, Casey?
Hmm? What was that, Tristan?
Did you have an bison hat to go with that phrase?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
The M. Bison meme from the 90s Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oof.
Of course!
Yes.
What?
The nostalgia critic, of course, take over the world.
Julia.
Yes. That was his last role, actually.
Yep. I like them better in Addams Family, but...
Yes. Oh, God, he was fantastic in that movie. Do you know what the really sad thing is? Here's something to make really sad. The Addams Family, Morticia Gomez, are the healthiest relationship you will ever see in the world.
Yep.
And they're incredibly abusive to each other physically.
What?
Not exactly.
No, in the first movie, it's implied they had some sort of domination game where it was very physical.
Okay,
yes, but that is not abusive.
Not necessarily, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just talking about the physical side, like actual hitting type situation. That's what I meant by abuse, like actual physical blows.
But
that's why I also said they are one among the healthiest relationships you will see because they communicate their likes and dislikes. So
well,
I don't know. Emily, is what you do considered abuse?
To whom?
The poor ships you always...
If someone hits you while you're sparring.
No, because
that's boring. That happens.
You see, that's exactly what we're saying.
And so
there's consent because we sign documents such as that we can beat the shit out of each other.
So with consent, there's no abuse.
Exactly. There has to be a clear line of communication.
Now, in several instances, because I've watched the movies recently, a couple days ago with my kids, there are several instances throughout both films of consensual and even eager things as far as physical intensity is concerned.
Yes.
I wouldn't call it physical abuse.
It's not what we would consider these days, but I'm just talking about abuse as in fist-to-face contact type situations.
Oh, I don't think they fist-to-face punch them.
You know what I'm saying, though. I'm saying hitting.
Yeah.
Hitting that's all I'm referring to. I'm not referring to the actual mental trauma or anything like that. I'm just saying.
But everything that we've seen is like, the knife board where she's spinning around, red hot pokers.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. They enjoy it. It doesn't matter. It's, you know what I'm saying? They're meant to be weird. Anyways, it is 11:45. I have to go. I have work in the morning.
Oh, all right, man. Well, thanks for joining us.
I have to be at the shop by 7:30 because we have a morning meeting.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I gotta get up early too because it's school in the morning. But yeah. Have a good night, man.
Not a problem.
Thanks for joining us.
Casey.
Good night.
Discord is always open. I try to respond as soon as possible. I will be experimenting soon with the video options there to see if we can't do more video chats just in general.
Yeah, I'll update you on that.
Yeah, even if it's a weekly thing. I mean, it'd be great to have people just come by Saturday and just do a chat. So.
Yeah, but don't forget it's a holiday weekend.
I'm just talking about in general, like every Saturday type thing.
I need holiday weekend.
Anyways, catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, bro.
All right.
I was gonna enjoy a paid holiday weekend.
Nice.
Is it you? Congrats.
Yep.
I get paid. I get paid Thursday, Friday, but not anything else. Rip.
I get 2 days pay without actually being there. It's fun.
Nice.
Oh, it's the best. It is literally the best. Kitty.
Yeah, mine's gotten comfortable, so he's not going to be back on.
All right. Am I saying
Although I do
toxin right?
sometimes, when he does misbehave, I do say stop being Cheetor.
Nice.
Somebody commented on my picture of my cat on my Instagram and called her Cheetor. I'm like, how dare you? My cat is smarter than that.
Oh.
Maybe he thinks it is just as annoying. I'm not sure.
Bite me.
Sorry.
But no, I forget what they said, but made a comment about it. I'm like, no, my cat's way smarter than Cheetor. Like, way smarter. It's quite
Does it frequently
humorous.
stalk spiders in your house? Then
No, she murders everything, but
Birds?
good cat.
yeah, she's killed multiple birds.
Pensioners.
Pardon?
Pensioners.
Pensioners?
Retirees.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No. She did fight off a dog, a huge dog that showed up in our lawn and was bothering our old dog.
Really cool.
So, yeah. My cat's name is Dinner.
Okay.
She's a good cat.
Nice. What do you guys want to talk about? Like, does anyone else have other morning obligations? I mean, I do have to, like, take the kids to school in the morning, and then I'm going to be meeting up with Dale right afterwards, but
I have to be to work eventually, but
you're going to have to get going, Mike?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, man. It was really awesome meeting you and seeing you. Yeah.
Nice meeting you, man.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
And then there were 3.
So Chicago being the stomping grounds of Rampage, do you think any other big budget movie is going to pick on it?
Oh, I have no idea. Most likely. It's one of those things. I haven't been following any of the side stories or the spin-off movies or whatever. So they're doing a Rampage movie?
Yep, based off the old video game.
Huh.
Not the robot.
Oh, okay.
You got it now?
Yeah.
It would be much better if they did a Rampage movie.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what is Depth Charge gonna, like, come up out of Lake Michigan and be like, I'm coming for you. And then, like, Rampage is going, I'd like to see you try. And then it just, yeah, that would be, it'd be all,
okay.
It would be Dark Knight. It totally would be Dark Knight. Like,
yeah, because...
in Chicago, filmed in Chicago, both filmed in Chicago.
Listen,
oh, that's sad.
Depth Charge is such a amazing character.
Because I saw you post that, Tristan, like on the Facebook page a while ago, and I'm like, that's weird for a spinoff. I'm like, that's a really weird thing to pick a movie to make. This niche guy from a TV series that a lot of people don't know about.
There's a reference to the old video game movie. Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, The Rock?
Yep.
Really?
Okay.
Wasn't he Cliff Jumper?
Yep.
Yes.
He was.
Okay. I get him and Vin Diesel confused a lot.
Oh, how?
Because they're both big muscular guys who are also big nerds.
That's okay. All right.
Well, we all are wearing glasses here, so...
Shush you.
In fear of pots calling kettles black. Man.
Sorry, Veraci's over there saying some stuff, and it's like, dude, don't make Emily come out here and beat us both up.
Dude, she would, man. She hits hard, too.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you guys so hard. I don't know whether I was actually...
Like... And usually a visit from Emily also includes a visit from her other friends.
I'm sorry.
And they hit really hard, too. I found that out.
Oh, Emily, while you were in Chicago, did you try Malort?
What? No. Nope.
Yeah.
What is Malort?
No. It's a disgusting thing.
That's what I've heard. I heard it's like tastes like pencil shavings.
I've never had it. It smells awful, and everyone says it's awful. I'm not interested in even trying it. But it's supposed to be really, really bad.
Yeah, nope.
Like syrupy, thick, and
Ugh.
like the inside of the bottom of a leather shoe of the guy who didn't wash his sock for like a month and a half. Something.
Can you stop describing that, bro?
It's a little squishy.
You're a little squishy.
When you bite into it.
Oh.
Because that's how you have to drink Malort. You have to chew it before you. I don't know. I've never done Malort, but it looks horrible. It smells awful. I just not. But if you're up for that whole Chicago experience, it's something that you need to do.
Yeah, no. We went to the Bean. That's fun.
I mean, granted, there's a whole ton of stuff to do in Chicago that is a must Chicago experience. So, like, I mean, if that is something that you absolutely have to do for some reason at gunpoint, you could put it well at the bottom of your list and be cool for months.
Yeah.
So you can just coast on that.
Man.
I think it would take gunpoint to get me to drink that stuff.
Nah. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I just told you that I wouldn't, but meh. As far as drinking is concerned, a lot of people have comments as far as the I don't know, the caliber of my drinking. I don't. The amount of my alcoholism. I'm not sure how to judge that. But no, it's not alcoholism. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, oh, you're drinking that? It's like, yeah. It's like, I'll have a whiskey. It's like, I hate whiskey. Why would you drink that? Yeah, I'm not a big whiskey person. Like, whiskey just makes me sleepy. Doesn't make me buzz. Doesn't make me happy. Doesn't do all the other things that drinking would do. But it just makes me sleepy. So it's like, eh. It's sleepy and then, and if I wanted to get sleepy, I'd rather do it without the part.
Yeah, I like whiskey a lot. Well, okay, it depends on the whiskey itself.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a little bit sweeter and not as smoky. So.
Okay.
But I thought you would because that sake, right, was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it because it tasted sweetish, but not like sweet.
Yeah.
It had like an undertone of sweet.
Yep.
It was very good.
Yeah, and I could see how the warmth, because we did hot sake.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
The warmth could make you replicate.
Guys have weather up there. So.
Oh, when they came up, it was in the 50s, 40s, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
It's still over the 70s.
Is that your brother behind you, man?
Flexing those guns.
Yeah, that was Verasi. He's creeping around back there.
Verasi, come back in frame. Come on, man. Can you hear me? All right, hey, come on. I want to see your face.
Yeah, he's
no, move away from the head. I want to see your face. Scooch over. Scooch to your left.
He's trying to give Steve a run for his money with the flexing.
All right. Should we have an OPC flexing contest?
Oh no, not yet. Give it another year. I need to work out more. I need to win.
Or we could do the OPC challenge.
What would that be? Like workout challenge?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Are you trying to kill us?
No. But Dale is. No.
Oh, I know.
No. But no. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, Verasi, you're looking good, man.
Dude, but if we do a flexing challenge, give me like a 6 months in advance, because I need to like. I'm fit, but I don't like have like great muscle definition.
Yeah, you're
especially
fine.
in my arms.
You're fine.
Like, I would want to be ripped.
Well, right now you're definitely in better shape than I. So.
I don't know. I have like zero endurance though.
Seriously? All right.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
I'm not gonna. All right, well, we won't get into it. Fine. I'm not gonna say anything else. But you're fine. You're fine. I'll have to talk to Dale and see if we should try to make an OPC challenge. Because right now he has us doing.
Oh, because he dragged you into something, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He dragged me into something.
What was it, like
something that I'm going to be doing
at a workout, right?
Something that I'm going to be doing at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, you guys are working out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, man.
Man.
I'll be at work.
I'm dying anyway. But yeah. What is that? Hi, Chew. You got
Hey, I had one of those recently for the first time. It was pretty good.
You didn't go to Mitsuo while you were up here, were you? Emily.
No.
Yeah, you need to go to Mitsuo. That and H Mart.
H Mart.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
H Mart is like a Korean Walmart.
We went to Korean, like the I don't know what it was. It was weird, borderline sketchy, because I was looking for a K-pop store, and we found one on Google, and Google took us there, and by the time we got there, it was like actually like shut down, closed, not like closed.
Oh man.
So we drove out there. Good thing it was on the way home, so we're like, well, okay, we're done now.
Oh.
That's fun.
Next time you're up, we'll swing you around. We'll make sure that you guys get out to the different places that you could get your K-pop stuff.
It's just me. Everyone else was just like, oh, it was so funny. Like everybody, like how it ended up like working out. It was weird. Like it was so surreal that weekend. Best weekend I've had in a long time.
I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself. I'm glad that your friends enjoyed yourself. Tristan, where do you live?
I live in Oceanside, California, the San Diego-ish area.
All right. I was about to say, what's your excuse? How come you're not in Chicago yet? I'm like, oh no.
That's quite far away.
Country away.
Yeah, I know. My mom lives out near there. So I know exactly.
When you go see your mom, you have to see Tristan then.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while though. I'm a horrible son. I feel bad. I can't afford to fly out there. I can't afford to take the time off work. But yeah, I did that once for my sister's wedding. That was the weekend that the week that we published the weird beach thing, where you had the ocean in the background and me talking about weird things on the beach and not knowing where I was and all that other stuff. Anyway.
That was in between Beast Wars and Beast Machines, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
Well, it's very appropriate you started Beast Machines after having a shipwreck.
Hmm?
Oh, I do remember now.
I guess so, yeah. Remember. Looking back at it now, yeah, I guess. But yeah. I don't know, that was the last time I was out in California for my sister's wedding. And that was cool. Out by LA.
Older sister or one of your youngers?
One of my younger sisters. My first youngest sister.
Got it.
Yeah. My first in the line. She was the one that I sat on the most.
Were you two the closest in age then?
Yeah. No. Me and my older sister were closest in age. Okay. But yeah.
Because my brother Brian and I were the closest ones in our age between all my siblings. I'm the youngest of 4.
Okay.
So he would often beat me up. I got a rug burn so bad one time that he was dragging me across the floor at my grandparents' house. It was bad.
I'm sorry.
No. We still argue a lot now that we're adults, but it's more civilized, and only once in a while we have to punch each other.
Yeah. Sadly, my older sister, we don't talk all that often, and it's a bit awkward because of stuff. But when we were growing up, she All right. So, growing up, before my parents changed the kitchen, it was laid out in kind of like this C pattern. So, like, you come in through here from the rest of the house, you get into the kitchen, and then it goes around like this, and then the bottom of it ends in a cupboard, like a pantry. So, the fight ultimately would occur between my sister and I, and she would just chase after me, right? Hey. So she'd be chasing after me and screaming, "Oh, hey, it's the kitty!" She's like, "I'm gonna kill you," and I'd be running away, screaming, and my instincts at the time were to run away into the kitchen and then hide. So I'd run into the kitchen, she'd be chasing after me, I'd be pulling seats, chairs in front of me, like throwing it in front of her, screaming, "Ah!" And then I would end up in the pantry where it was a dead end. There was nowhere that I could go, and I was just stuck. I was SOL. I was just stuck there. And then I would get beaten. But no, like, my big sister, like, yeah, she beat me plenty, but she also beat up the bullies every now and then, which also didn't really help with the bully situation. But it's the thought that counts. Like, looking back 20 some odd years later. Anyway, love you, Michelle, if you're watching this. I don't think you are, but love you. Anyway. So Connor says, S-Mart is better, just saying. And as far as that Walmart comment, it wasn't saying that it was shitty like Walmart, but it was more like, the variety, of stuff that you could find there. How about you, Tristan? What embarrassing stories do you have about your brother?
Which one?
How many? How many siblings? How many siblings do you have?
3.
3 brothers?
I'm the middle. No, 2 brothers, 1 sister.
Okay. Continue. You said you were the middle?
Yep, I'm stuck square in the middle.
Okay. So you have...
So, older brother, baby sister. Well, not quite, because Varasi is the youngest in the family.
Okay. So you're the second oldest, you are?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. So what embarrassing stories do you have about Varasi since he decided to...
try to start a fight?
Yeah, try to start stuff. Varasi. I see. Yeah. Second of 4 kids, so how is that middle? I also agree with you, but I was just going to go along for the story because I'm not really freaking interested in that. I'm interested in what silly stories he could tell about you. Anyway. As you were saying, Tristan.
Are you pondering when I'm pondering?
But where are we going to get rubber pants at this time of night? Come on. Don't try me. What, you don't know that reference, Emily?
Please say it again, because I'm not sure what you said.
Tristan said, "Are you pondering what I'm pondering?"
Okay.
And I said, "Yeah, but where are we going to find rubber pants at this time of night?
I've heard that, but I don't know what it's from.
Pinky in the Brain.
Yes.
Embarrassing story.
Animaniacs, more specifically, if you're going to cite.
Steven Spielberg's Animaniacs. But Pinky in the Brain ended up being such popular characters, they spun it off into its own show.
Correct. But it grew from the Animaniacs, not, Pinky in the Brain standalone thing.
I've seen some Animaniacs, and I've seen some Pinky in the Brain.
So
the Brain was my...
Sorry, Varasi says, "I don't scar. I have beautiful hair. I love cats. My GF is fweet crazy but funny."
The fweet is the censor sound you guys make in the show.
I know, but it's funny just to read it like that. I
can't remember the instrument you actually use for that. I don't think it's a kazoo.
No, it's a party horn. That's what it is. It's called a party horn.
Embarrassing story.
Yes, please.
8th grade. I got switched halfway through my 8th grade year, so I could be on the same year-round track as my younger siblings. So in my free time, I could babysit them because my parents or my dad sucked. So I went from auto shop as my extracurriculum to choir.
Oh, Jesus.
And our choir teachers told us to pick a song to sing just randomly, a song we like, and I chose the Pinky and the Brain theme song. So for the rest of my middle school year, I was known as the Brain. Okay. I sang that song.
Nice.
Yeah, and people who I ran into from high school who went to the same middle school remember that, and I had to carry that nickname all through high school.
Very nice.
Rest in peace. Well, at least it's not like, at least that Brain is a smart person, so.
It's actually, here's a Transformers trivia fact.
My last name is Coomer, Tristan. Kummerer.
Oh,
can you imagine going through that through grammar school and high school? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Kind of glad you weren't going to school now because everyone would make White Castle jokes.
Yeah, I guess. Man, I'm old. Damn it.
But,
what?
Fun little fact.
You don't? Go ahead.
The Brain was voiced by an actor named Maurice LaMarche.
Yep.
The entire character of the Brain started as him for a cold read for them to get the microphones to the right level for recording.
Yep.
When he was doing, I don't remember who he did on Animaniacs.
Orson Welles. He was doing a parody of Orson Welles.
Who later voiced Unicron.
Yep.
They actually did an Animaniacs short based off the Frozen Peas commercial.
Yes. For The Critic, I believe. Which is an awesome series. If you have not seen The Critic, you need to watch The Critic. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Is that at me?
It stinks.
Anybody. If you have not seen The Critic, you need to watch The Critic. It's so awesome.
One of these days, you guys are gonna have to make me an actual list of things that I need to see. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna forget.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna do it. I'll do it.
Okay. 10 out of 10.
I also got Barassi here caught up on Super, so.
Super.
Oh, hey. I'm
Super.
behind.
I don't watch Dragon Ball.
It's.
You know, I just couldn't get into it. I mean, granted, a lot of the stuff like that was around at the time was the dub, and I just couldn't get into it. Same thing with the Deke dub of Sailor Moon that was going out around the same time, and that was because of my friend Jan, who got me into anime because she was into these things, and I caught something on TV, and I'm like, it was the dub. I didn't like it. Okay. And she's like, no, that's not it. And what did she do? She sat me down. She sat me down and made me watch the 2-episode season ender of Sailor Moon. The one where, spoiler, turn it out if you don't want to hear, everyone dies horribly. And this is the Japanese sub. So it wasn't like, dumbed down English dub version. It was like brutal and ridiculous. And you felt horrible.
Actually, I saw the season 5 finale at an anime con. And I was like, whoa, Sailor Moon's this violent? Shit, I need to watch it. And turns out I saw the subtitled version. Season 5 still hasn't come to the States, by the way.
Huh. That is very interesting. She followed that up with Grave of the Fireflies. And that's
I'm not familiar.
Grave of the Fireflies was Studio Ghibli.
It was made by Studio Ghibli, and it was.
I thought she followed it up with Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Nope.
It's the same creator though. She married the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah. But no, Grave of the Fireflies, you guys, if you care, all right. I cried horribly.
Who hasn't?
In that movie, and
I never lend anyone Grave of the Fireflies without a box of tissue. It's like, you will need this.
Yeah. So if you have not seen it, you need to see it.
Have tissues ready.
Yeah, and then watch Totoro right afterwards because that's how it was actually like released in theaters. It was released as a double feature: Grave of the Fireflies followed by Totoro. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna make that list for you, Emily. We got to do that. We absolutely got to do that.
What was the first anime you ever watched?
Me?
Mine was the dub of Vampire Hunter D.
Okay, you, Emily, go.
Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Digimon.
All right, so let's clarify. What's the first anime that you've ever watched completely? Not just like, I kind of watched it when it was on TV or whatever.
Indigo Plateau of Pokemon. I've seen all of Digimon multiple times.
Okay.
I've seen Dragon Ball Z. Obviously, I'm watching through Super right now, but I've watched all of those all the way through.
TV show or movie? Because there's a bit of a gap here. Because the first anime movie I ever watched completely was Dirty Pair, because the cover art sold me when I was 13.
I don't even know what that
is. Ecchi. That's all.
Oh, Jesus.
Fan servicey.
Yeah, it's a hentai. It's a hentai thing.
It doesn't actually show anything, so not quite hentai. Definitely ecchi though.
Yeah.
Definitely fan service.
Yeah, but it was.
I think, for me, the first series that I watched from beginning to end was Fushigi Yugi.
The first series that I binged was Death Note, I think.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
I'd love to say I watched the original Dragon Ball, but I can't because they cut it off before the first tournament started and skipped straight to Dragon Ball Z.
Well, okay.
Just so you know how bad the English dubs were back in the 90s.
I found them online. Like Firefly ages ago. I doubt it's still there, but I found all of them online, and it was all the way up to Piccolo Jr. coming back.
Nice.
Oh, it was so good. And I read the Dragon Ball mangas a lot, so because my library had them. So
nice. How about you, Verasi?
What was the first anime you watched? Quit standing there like a golem and speak.
Ronin Warriors.
Okay. Nice.
First anime you ever watched?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, yeah, like it was Fushigi Yugi off of fan subs that we got off of Broadcast Masters from Japan. At the time, like I said, I started watching some stuff. Tenchi Muyo was another one that I started around that time too. Went to my first convention to help out because my friend told me to. And then that kind of led me down the road of meeting my buddy Big John and, starting the J-pop cover band and so forth, so on.
And then now you're stuck here?
Kind of. When I met my buddy Big John, he actually was part of a fan subbing community. So they would go and order the laser discs or the broadcasts from Japan, and then we would get translated scripts from a Japanese exchange student in exchange for manga, and because we couldn't make any money because it was illegal if you made money,
right?
So this was just ad hoc trade type thing. No money really exchanged any hands. So it was like, all right, so like, the Japanese exchange student would give us translations. We would give her yaoi manga. Then, yeah. And then we'd go and we'd time the scripts and stuff like that to the video and then make a master off of that. So it was like, yeah.
Yay, man.
But yeah, so like he wrote me into that. So, like, I subtitled a bunch of different things, and it's like getting from that to like going to conventions and then playing the J-pop cover band and stuff like that. Like, there's like huge influx. I got started like really early, I guess. Early, I don't know, early. I don't know, but early. I got started early.
Early.
the golden era of anime.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Well, technically, it was my birthday 15 minutes ago.
16.
It stopped being my birthday 15 minutes ago, according to my clock here in the Central Time Zone. According to Emily, it an hour and 16 minutes now ago. I'm not sure. You guys are in California, so it is still technically my birthday for the next 2 hours for you guys. Thank you, man. Thank you. Are you guys drinking anything?
Yeah.
Are you guys of age? First off, if you guys are of age, then feel free to join me. If you are not of age, I highly suggest not drinking.
I'm
awesome. I have my sake.
Can you send me some?
I will try.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome. Yeah, if you were closer, I'd totally give you some. Yeah, but you're not. You're just an acquaintance. We're not close.
I know.
Sorry, I was just,
No, Madeline was screwing with me earlier today, too, about it.
Oh. What? About drinking or about not being close?
About not being close.
Not being close to me?
Correct.
Well, your mom was giving you guff about not being close to me?
Okay, Madeline was just screwing around. Madeline.
Okay, yes, Madeline. Sorry, I heard your mom. I don't know why I heard your mom.
My mom is still slightly salty that I went to Chicago. So.
I'm going to have to send her an apology.
Please don't.
Why?
Okay, you can if you want. I told her to listen to when Connor, because I about died laughing.
I mean, granted, we're still broadcasting live for those poor souls who are, I don't know, bored at
Connor still on his lunch break?
No, he's not still on his lunch break, but he said that he would just listen in while he's working. I mean, so that's kind of cool. Hey, Connor, you're doing a great job, Connor. Way to do that thing, Connor.
Do the thing.
You do that thing so awesome, man. Nobody does that thing better than you, man. You're so
10 out of 10,
rocking
Connor.
it tonight.
10 out of 10.
Doing such a great job at work tonight. Good job, bro. Rock the heck on, man.
Keep it up.
From me to you, hey. That's awesome.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, no. My mom is still slightly salty. She went. And then my brother decided to tell my dad how much money I spent.
Aw, bro.
Yeah.
Emily, bro, that's no fun, bro.
That's a con foul, man. That's a con foul. You don't do that.
Yeah, you don't, man.
And my dad was like, it's not like you're gonna resell the toys anyway, so why is it even worth it if you got a good deal for that much? I'm like, I got a good deal. I wanted them. I was going to get them.
She got a phenomenal deal on those three. Like, amazing. Like, I couldn't... crazy deal. Like,
I'm drooling still.
Yeah, I mean... anyway. Sorry.
It's so good, man.
Yeah, it's good. And you know what? The truth of the matter is, like, he might say that you're not going to sell them, but, you never know. Like, there might be a time where you go, you know what? I loved these, but I think that somebody else might love these a little bit more. And then you could do it that way, and then you can make your money back easily.
Yeah, and I would if I considered that, but, I want them.
Yeah.
And also, I'm the type of person that I still have all of my stuffed animals from when I was younger, so hidden in a box at my parents' house because I can't throw them away.
Nice.
I had Webkins.
Webkins. Oh, those little things that you put on there's a little thing that you like platform. You put them on there and they put them in the thing.
Are you? Oh God.
I just got telling you that like the first anime that I watched all the way through was Fushigi Yugi.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an awesome freaking series. After Fushigi Yugi was actually I want to say Escaflowne. Those are two amazing freaking series. But let me see.
Tristan, my man. Do you not know what webkins are either?
Okay, all right. So this is all right.
I'm sober.
All right. All right. So okay. So this might be disturbing to some of you viewers out there. Disturbing as in like, well, was there even time before then? So Fushigi Yugi aired in 1995 through 1996. And I believe, let's see.
And you know how many years ago that was, Eric?
I want to say, hold on. All right. So the OAV was released, several years later. So I want to say that I watched it shortly after the OAV. So somewhere around 1998, 1999. Yeah, and that makes complete sense because 1999 was the first.
I still have the Animerica comic or the magazines featured.
Eric, I might have been 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
I told you that some of you guys might be a little disturbed, but yeah.
No. This is for you to make you feel old.
Why is that for me? Like it's some gift. You heartless lady. I'm gonna start calling you Shield Maiden because that's what you are.
I don't understand that reference.
You don't know what a Shield Maiden is?
That's just too young.
No, that wasn't a too young thing. Shield Maiden. I mean, come on. We're talking about.
Is that like
really?
a Warcraft thing or
no,
something?
No. Shield Maidens were. It's basically like Dutch Norse legend. So like Shield Maiden would be like the women warriors. And they were so badass that they didn't even deal with any of the normal convention stuff, and they didn't put up with this crap. That be like, oh, you need to stay over. You didn't say no. Give me a sword. Give me a shield. And they fought. They were Viking warrior women. But like as far as like this is like kind of on the cusp of when time began for us, as far as like recorded history. That's that's kind of going on from there, and we had to piece it together from scraps that we found buried in the ground.
Well, Vikings didn't write down their history; they didn't record it.
Oh yeah.
That's why all we know about them is through other people's tales.
Yep, through what is it, oral history and. Oh, I haven't seen it. Trigun too. Connor chimed in with Trigun. Yeah, Trigun was another one that was a little bit further down the line.
Outlaw Star. Of course, we can't talk about anime from the 90s without mentioning Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I've actually seen a couple episodes.
You need to watch the whole thing. Yeah, but I absolutely agree. Cowboy Bebop was the first series that I was hoping to be able to get work on, but it got picked up before we could like go forward with it. But our friend Dave, who worked out of Champaign, actually was dealing with like the subtitles and the text replacement, like all the character replacement for the Japanese with the English. Mm-hmm. So it was really cool because we got to deal with like the masters stuff and put it into After Effects and look at all the different transitions and effects and all this other stuff. It was really super cool, super cool. Anyway, sorry.
No, that was cool.
Verasai says, I appreciate you and your soon-to-be immortalized face on Eric's chest in regards to Connor saying, hey, at least someone appreciates me. I hate to break it to you, Versailles, that Versailles.
We're not doing
that. It's not going to be Connor's face on my chest.
That would be weird.
Yeah, it would be.
It'd be hilarious, but really weird.
Optimus, wasn't it?
We haven't voted.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was an idea for Transmetal Optimus for a hot minute, yeah.
Is Leia here?
No, all right. These are all things that Dale has joked about. Yeah, but no, we are gonna bring it out to you guys. So like, all of you guys could write in on Facebook or wherever, and let us know what you guys think that the tattoo should be. from that, we're going to take all those ideas and suggestions and try to piece together something with that, all the suggestions. So it's not saying that, your idea will be used, but the concept of your idea might be used. So I'm not probably going to get Connor's face on there saying hey or all this other stuff. But there might be an aspect of that we might try to include.
Like the hey.
Maybe. Some way.
Hey.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah, go for it.
Have you ever noticed the American-style Decepticon logo on Dreadwing? It looks like the American star from like a P-51 Mustang, except it's
the Navy bars that are on the around the badge. Yeah, that's badass. I love it. Yeah, just like that.
Get that on the shoulder.
But it's badass. But I'm not really a Decepticon guy, bro. I'm not, and I kind of I like the Jets because they're Jets. I don't like the Jets because they're Decepticons.
You're right. I'm sorry. You should just get a Bayformer tattoo. My bad.
What does that even mean? Like, what would that even look like in your eyes?
No, okay, no, you seen like the Seekers, like Starscream in the first movie. Remember with he had all the weird tats on his wings and such.
Oh no.
That's pretty cool because it's all written in Old Cybertronian. I'd like to.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's cool and all, but like
actually,
as a tattoo, I'm not. I don't want like. No,
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
weird.
gonna.
But actually, that Starscream toy from that movie, from the first movie, is really, really nice. My brother got it.
It was one of the first toys that I picked up too for the Toy Bin Review series I do on YouTube, I think it was.
That exists?
Toy Bin Review? Oh, of course it exists! What do you mean it exists? Here, 1 second, let me pull it up for you.
I've seen it! I'm sorry!
But no, yeah. Go ahead, Tristan, sorry.
I do know of a badass Autobot tattoo, but that you'll have to play War for Cybertron for that one. No, Fall of Cybertron. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're still in the process of trying to get through those games, man.
They're good. The first one is great for co-op.
Yeah,
and try and have, as great as the music is, try and keep it down so you can hear the audio, because when there's interaction between the characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that dialogue really helps.
Yeah, my brother. I watch my brother whenever he plays video games because I'm terrible at video games. So.
Aww.
Other than Pokemon.
You would hate Cuphead, I think. It's hard. It's so hard.
It looked brutal.
It was, but it's fun
and
beautiful, but it's brutal.
I was freaking out about the teaser. I thought it was going to be an audio teaser. And I went to click it, and then I was at work, obviously, and I was like, I can't watch this.
Oh no, yeah.
And then later, I'm like, okay. And then I saw it was a half hour. I'm like, I can't tonight. I'm exhausted. So it took me like 2 days to watch it. And that's why I was a bit salty.
Oh, okay.
It said teaser.
I'm sorry then. I'm sorry that I ruined your night. You were expecting a brief 2-minute laugh before bed. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I tried to sign you up for a half hour of watching nonsense.
It was a lot of fun when I actually sat down to do it, but my gosh, it took me like 3 days, 2-3 days to actually find time to sit down.
Yeah, I hear you on that, lady. So what were you gonna say, Tristan? I'm sorry. We keep on interrupting you.
I'm sorry.
No, Varancy was asking if you had a PS4 because there's a wonderful game called Bloodborne.
No, I have not played a PS4. I do not have a PS4. I am aware of Bloodborne. It is something that I'm interested in. However, I don't know. I don't know where my priorities are. As far as if...
Is it only available on PS4?
Yep. It's the best Lovecraft game out there.
It is?
Very bloody.
Is it based in the Lovecraftian universe, or is it just as Lovecraftian overtones?
It borrows heavily.
Okay. I mean, I'm interested in it. I really want a PS4 because that's where the last... what was it? The Last Guardian. The Last Guardian
yeah.
is on PS4, and the
Wait.
Eco and Shadow of the Colossus series is like one of my absolute favorite games ever. Shadow of the Colossus, absolutely play it if you can. It's so amazingly beautiful and awesome. But I like they announced right before the PS3 was done, they announced The Last Guardian and the next chapter from Shadow of the Colossus, and then they delayed it to release on PS4. And that is something that it's like, man, in between that and Metal Gear Solid 5, I need to get a PS4. I just can't afford it. But yeah. If someone would like to donate a PS4, go ahead and send it. Send us an email, let us know. I'll send you an address.
Man, I wish, man. I would totally get you one.
Nah, no worries. I'm alright. I don't need a PS4. I got plenty of stuff to do that I need to take care of that doesn't involve playing video games.
As a Gunpla fan, I'm tempted to get you one of those Valkyries.
That would be awesome, but please don't. It's fine. Like,
compared to some of the perfect grade kits I have, $80 is not that much.
I don't know, man.
For
me, it's a lot, and like also like if you're gonna do, I don't know. I think that's a bit much for someone who like just listens to a guy and kind of hangs out with him every once in a while and like hangouts. You know what I mean? I don't want to you know, I don't know. I would feel bad. I wouldn't want you to do that much for me. But yeah, the one that I was pining over was the Macross Delta VF31J. Let's see.
It's an airplane, so technically it would be
the Delta VF, the Delta VF31J. Is that what you're saying? That I
31.
Sierra doesn't exist. It's a figment of Jack's imagination.
Well, do you think I should have said what's it? I can't remember the J.
No, in the airplanes industry use the phonetic alphabet, so it'd be Victor, Sierra, 31, Juliet.
Well, there you go.
But there is no Sierra. She's a figment of Jack's imagination.
And I thought you said F anyway.
Ha! Nice one, Tristan. That was funny, but Emily's right. There's no S. It's VF as in Frank. V as in Foxtrot. Victor Foxtrot 31 Juliet.
Thank you.
But is it Delta or is it? It's not Delta. It's not the D VF 31J.
Is it the triangle?
It says Delta on it. Anyway, so let's go ahead. We'll take a look.
Is it the triangle or the lowercase delta that looks like a weird? That looks stupid.
Hold on, let me see.
Because I don't like lowercase delta. It's used for, what? Not torque. Is it?
All right, this looks like it's the same. This isn't the same model.
No, that's a lowercase sigma that I'm thinking about. Lowercase delta is that one.
Here we go. All right, so I found this. It's the eBay listing. But just look at the pictures. It's just amazing, in my opinion. If it's not what you're into, then, you know, that's fine. But, you know, it's just amazing.
I actually have a model kit. Where I spent almost $100 just on the shipping alone.
Wow. Connor, no, I do not have an Xbox. Well, I do have an original Xbox, but the drive has ceased to read discs. But I do not have an Xbox 360. I do not have an Xbox One. I don't have an X-Bone.
Ew.
But yeah, that thing is so gorgeous and beautiful. I love it, and it transforms into the 3 modes, and it's effectively an updated G1 Jetfire. Like,
yeah, that looks pretty.
The G1 Jetfire toy, and it's gorgeous. Like, I still geek out the fact that I have Jetfire. I have G1 Jetfire. I have 2 of them. It's so awesome. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I had a broken one when I was a kid, and then like I put the one that I have behind me on layaway over at Quake, and then as I was like, you know, going off and you know, hanging out with my buddy John out in Kentucky, he gave me his entire transform. Well, I didn't know that at the time, but he gave me Jetfire. He gave me Jetfire, and he's like, here, there you go. And we were sitting in the car. We were driving to go get food. And I'm like, what? I could have this? And I started crying in the car because it was just so amazing. It was so awesome, like, be able to play with it. And then I'm like, okay. And then I played with it at dinner, and then we put it away. And then, at the end of when I was about to head back to Chicago, and he's like, here, hold on a second. He opens up the trunk, and he just gives me that big box, the big box that we unraveled and went through, like, that one day. And yeah, so it was just...
Eric, regarding your Macross?
Yeah, go.
I looked it up, and I would say it's beautiful, but it's the same model as the plane from Yukikaze, which was a terrible anime.
Well, they're going to live action adaptation it with Tom Cruise.
Yukikaze?
Yukikaze, it was an OVA, I think. It was like 8 episodes.
Overly emo psychotic boy pilots a plane.
Huh. All right. What? I mean, I think it's possible that they stole the designs for their ship off of the Valkyrie.
Inspired.
Oh, they probably did for sure.
They did the inspired. They
yeah.
Inspiration so they don't get sued.
I mean, granted, as far as giant robots are concerned, like, a lot of them look very similar anyway. Like, Gundam and Macross Valkyries are they're very similar. I can tell the difference. I can tell a Valkyrie from something from Gundam, absolutely. It's just very different, like, minor stylizing choices.
Yeah.
But, like, you know,
my brother would be able to, but I wouldn't be able to. If you put them side by side in the Macross and the robot form, I don't think I'd be able to tell them apart.
But that also applies to, like...
Macross transform. Gundams don't really transform.
I understand that, but if you took a Transformer, a Gundam, and a Valkyrie, and you put them all next to each other, and you ask somebody off the street who does not watch these things on a regular basis, and you ask them to identify which one is from which series, unless it's of Optimus Prime, they're not gonna get it right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. I love it. I love Valkyries more than I love, you know, Gundam. But, like, I think that's just because it's the plane thing. Like, I have such a soft spot for Jetfire.
Soft spark?
Yeah, I have a soft spart, I said. Not spark, but yeah.
I thought you said spark.
I have a soft spark. Yeah, all right. We'll adopt that in the headcanon. I have a soft spark for, you know, the...
I hope that's a term in the IDW comics.
It is, bro.
It is?
Oh, anything you can imagine is basically used in IDW.
Nice.
It's good.
I don't know. I can imagine quite a bit.
So can I.
But yeah,
and don't forget, Breakdown and Knockout are married.
The Gundam. Oh God. I don't know.
In the comics, they are married.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I have their wedding picture saved on my phone. It makes me so damn happy.
So there actually was a wedding, and there actually was pictures and stuff like that. It wasn't something that you're making up right now.
I shit you not. Give me a half second to pull this out of my phone. Oh, that's not the right phone.
But yeah, like
So who took off the thing from their leg and threw it to the other brides?
What?
Okay, it wasn't like that.
Oh.
I don't even
The garter. The garter, that's what you're thinking of, Tristan. The garter belt.
I've never been to a wedding where that actually happened. Like, is that a thing that actually happens at weddings?
It's a thing that used to happen all the time at weddings.
Sometimes happens at weddings.
I've never seen that in my life.
It used to be more common before now. Like now, more modern weddings, they tend to not do it because it's kind of like weird. You know, you take off the garter or something that's kind of like sexy or whatever, intimate, and then you throw it to a bunch of other guys, and you know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
was the thing. Whoever caught it was next to be married or something.
Yeah, whoever caught it was the next guy, next bachelor who's gonna be getting hitched or whatever. This is the same similar premise as the bouquet toss.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just a class A prevert.
Maybe. But speaking of preverts, that's why I'm not really all that big into Gundam models, or Gundams in general.
Why?
Because they're a bunch of perverts. No, it was just a crude attempt to try to get back in the conversation here. The reason why I really Gundam models are very much like samurai. It's very like, you know, armor based, like, you know, this is your form. Valkyrie have more of a nimble structure, and most importantly, what really kind of like gets me about Valkyries and stuff like that is that they were based off the F-14 Tomcat, which is one of my absolute favorite planes in the entire world. It was so cool. I mean, I kind of grew up with Top Gun, you know, Tom Cruise and F-14 fighters, and like that was a badass piece of machinery. Like when they retired it a few years ago, like there were people that cried because it was such a great plane. Anyway,
the Middle East had an F-14 pilot who lost a wing and an engine, and he still landed it.
Yeah. They were badass machines. In any case, but yeah, so like I have a soft spot for that, for Valkyries.
Say they were beast machines.
Maybe. I mean, there were different forces that didn't. You know, the Cougar forces and the Hellcats, the Tomcats, like different, you know, squadrons.
SWAT cats?
No, yuck. Samurai pizza cats.
I said SWAT cats.
I know, and then I said no. Connor says he has a silly pic of him when he got his first Jetfire, and he'll send it to us when he can. That is awesome, bro. You should totally do that. Throw it up on the page. Show that stuff. It's proud. Be proud.
I still need to head to an arts and crafts store. Get finish up those crossovers I mentioned.
My phone isn't working.
Why isn't it?
My phone's at like 7% right now, so.
Charge your phone then.
That requires me getting up.
All right. Is our conversation that boring that you need to resort to using your phone?
I was looking for that.
I'm sorry that as birthday host, I'm not entertaining you enough to want to like not put your phone down.
Eric.
Ask Oyster Bus.
Nice.
See, they got married. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, that's very cute. Very nice.
Okay, my phone's now at 6%.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. It's almost 1 here, and I know I'm going to be up later, but you know, you guys should get some sleep because you guys keep kind of normal hours.
I have work in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like,
do we have to?
Super thanks. You know, I'm going to end the live stream at the very least, but you know, thank you guys very much for joining us, joining me, and hanging out on my birthday. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, you guys check out the podcast. Check out Emily's fan fiction. Join us on Facebook. Like, chat out up there. Like, lots of awesome people. Even more than what we're here tonight. But yeah, other than that, I guess that's it. We'll talk about it next week on the something whatever this was. I've been Eric.
I've been Emily.
And I've been Tristan.
Rossi, you're dropping the ball, bro. Come on.
He's in the other room.
All right, fine. My name's Verossi. And you've been listening to, I guess, Birthday Hangouts. And I guess you'll see you online. High five! Yeah. All right.
That was good.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Oh, man.